mind if I open this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You imagine, this is what's left, a little bit of this, and the veins all jetty. The arteries, you know.
You wouldn't know it by the way he walks. But almost 40 years ago, deep in the jungles of Kedah, this soldier's life changed forever when a hidden booby trap claimed his leg and nearly took his future with it.
My name is Colonel Retired Zulkifli Datuk Haji Tahir. I'm 65 years old, former military officer with the Royal Malay Regiment. I spent 40 years and 10 days in the service.
Before he was a decorated colonel, before the battlefield injuries and medals, Zulkifli was just a young man with a dream of becoming a doctor. But life had other plans.
I joined up or served in the military it's actually not because of being patriotic. No. It was out of a challenge from a friend. So he gave me the forms and I reported to Pegalan Chepa, not knowing that it was a Malaysian army camp actually, you know. So I reported, I underwent the physical test, the academic qualification test and all, and got through the examination. My mom was a bit shocked when I told her that I enlisted in the military, because prior to enlistment, I worked in ITM, hoping to be a doctor. But I think God works wonders and did not want people like me to be doctor for some reason. After undergoing a 6-month training at Sebatang Kara, I was commissioned into the Royal Malay Regiment. And my first and only unit was the 9th Royal Malay Regiment. Now it's a Para Battalion in Terengganu. After my commission into the Royal Malay Regiment, on the 6th of March 1982, we were sent to Kota Belud, Sekolah Tempur Pegawai Muda. The commandant was the infamous Colonel Amir Guntur, a hardcore person. So that's where we were trained weapons, booby traps and jerangkat sama dan periuk api and minefields.
In the 1980s, long after most believed the communist threat had ended, soldiers were still fighting a silent war. Their battleground was Gubir, a place of thick jungle, rugged terrain, and a deadly reputation, infamous for ambushes, hidden camps, and booby traps left by communist guerrillas. It was here that Zulkifli and his men were sent to clear the path for his fellow comrades who were fighting the insurgents.
So when we went in, the helicopter hovered about 12 feet, I think. We got to jump off the helicopters. So upon landing, I saw to the right and left of me, sacks, gunnies of booby traps being cleared by the engineers. And there were some along the path which there were red flags. That means there's uncleared booby trap. So I told my chaps, okay, you guys be careful. My mission was to move as far as I can to clear as many booby traps or obstacles along the way. So while moving up, you know, with 14 of us, if I'm not mistaken, so you can hear every 1 hour or so, and he report, okay, you see 19 Malay, sudah kena. No, sudah kena. We were like, oh shit. So keep on moving. We're moving until we practically reach our area of responsibility, where we can see on the other side is already Thailand. No, I saw 2 persons planting booby traps, you know, on my left, about 30 meters away from me, in the jungle, wearing a brown coloured uniform. So I bangun, I jalan, berlari. I was about to run.
Then it happened. a blinding white flash, a deafening roar. Zulkifli had triggered a booby trap.
You will not believe what, when the booby trap explode, what I experienced was like bright light, I thought I was dreaming actually. Seriously, I thought I was dreaming because when I woke up, it's the acrid smell of carbide, the explosion.
In the haze of pain and confusion, a sound broke through the silence, soft at first, then unmistakable.
I came to my senses when I heard someone shouted, "Ma, Ma, tolong."
Through the ringing in his ears, Zulkifli recognized the voice. It was his combat engineer Arif, crying out in pain. Instinct took over.
The first thing that came to my mind was that he got hit by the booby trap. So I crawled over to him, took off my medical bandage, got smacked on his face, and then some of the engineers, when they heard the explosion, the boys that we left behind came forward. It was easy to know where the location was because of the smoke.
It was his platoon sergeant who saw it first. Zulkifli was bleeding badly. He hadn't even realized it.
You look there, look on your left. Whose boot is that? You see, I have this habit of tying knots onto my boots, flowery knots. So I look, bloody hell, that's my boots. Mind if I open this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you imagine this is what's left, a little bit of this, and the veins all jetting. The arteries,
There were no more morphine shots left, and only one stretcher. It had been given to Arif.
The next problem was how to carry us out. It was about 2 kilometers. So I kata, okay, no, we have a stretcher, but we have got to be careful. I told Azmi, because the track is still booby trap. We don't know the safest route. We can only carry Arif, because I always thought he was the one who got hurt.
With no stretcher and no way to walk, Zulkifli made a decision. He turned to his trusted lieutenant Azmi and asked him to carry him out on his back. Azmi wasn't injured, but the terrain was rough, the journey long, and the burden heavy. Still, he didn't hesitate.
It was about 45 minutes from where I got hit to the LP. It's not very upsetting, It's very sedih when my boys cried.
As Azmi carried him on his back through a booby-trapped jungle path, he began to sing, lifting spirits, defying pain, and laughing in the face of fear.
So I cakap, Mi, macam ni Mi. You carry me, I'm going to sing a song. Why? Kau tengoklah anak buah aku tu, nangis-nangis ni aku. What I sing, the Ramli song, the battalion song, all the way to the LP.
Too often, we take peace for granted and forget the sacrifices made to secure it. Our soldiers fought in silence with little recognition, but their struggles built the freedom we enjoy today.
People, the rakyat, do not know what we have done or what are we doing. But their concern is, askar ni makan tidur je. Ho Chi Minh once said, you will not realize how important your country is until you lose it. If we Malaysians do not defend our own country, who else?